this session we are going to start the bilinear transformation. So in the previous we have seen the conformal transformation of W equal to Z plus 1 by Z, where based on that we have solved some example to on the conformal transformations Z plus 1 by Z. So today we are going to start the bilinear transformation here. Bilinear transformation. Bilinear transformation. So that is also indicated by BLT. So first come to the definition. What is the bilinear transformation? What is the bilinear transformation? So here the transformation W equal to AZ plus B divided by CZ plus D. The transformation AZ plus B divided by CZ plus D, where A, B, C are constants. A, B, C, D are real or complex constants, where A, B, C, D are the real or complex constants, such that AD minus BC should not be a 0. Then it is called a bilinear transformation. A transformation W equal to AZ plus B divided by CZ plus D is called a bilinear transformation if A, B, C, D are the real or complex constant and such that the AD minus BC should not be a 0. Then we say that the transformation is bilinear transformation or BLT. Simply we call it as BLT. A transformation W equal to AZ plus B divided by CZ plus D is called a bilinear transformation if A, B, C, D are the real or complex constant and such that the AD minus BC should not be equal to a 0. Then we say that the transformation is bilinear transformation. So take down the next point. There is some important notes on this bilinear transformation. So we see that one by one. First point says that suppose AD minus BC is not equal to 0, then the derivative of W is also not equal to 0. Hence the transformation is called a conformal. The bilinear transformation is called a conformal transformation. So condition is, we already know the condition that that is AD minus BC is not equal to 0. So this AD minus BC is not equal to 0 ensures the conformal property. Ensures the conformal property of the bilinear transformation. So the conformal AD minus BC should not be equal to 0, that is our conformal property. So here we have, suppose if dW by dZ is done, means derivative of W is done. Here already we know the W, AZ plus B divided by CZ plus D. If I take the derivative of this term with respect to Z, A, B, C, D are already a constants. So that the derivative of dW by dZ is CZ plus D into bracket derivative of AZ plus B is A minus AZ plus B into derivative of CZ plus D is C whole divided by CZ plus D whole square. Now dW by dZ is equal to, open the bracket, CZ into A, CZA plus AD minus az into c minus into plus minus b into c whole divided by cz plus d whole square. AZC get cancelled. Remaining is AD minus BC divided by CZ plus D whole square. Here already there is a condition that AD minus BC is not equal to 0. If the numerator is not equal to 0, then this entire term is not equal to 0. Therefore, AD minus BC is not equal to 0 implies that dW by dz is also not equal to 0. And hence the transformation is conformal. And hence the transformation is conformal. So our first property or first remark point says is that the condition that AD minus BC is not equal to 0. AD minus BC is not equal to 0 ensures our conformal property of the bilinear transformation. Using that property of the bilinear transformation, we are going to cross check the derivative of an W with respect to Z. So when you take the derivative of W with respect to Z, we get a u by v form there because a, b, c, d are all constants. To take the derivative only with respect to z, now dw by dz is equal to ad minus bc divided by cz plus d whole square. So that is our derivative of an w with respect to z. So here already our condition is that ad minus bc is not equal to 0. If the numerator is not equal to 0, then the dw by dz is also not equal to 0. If this term is not equal to 0, already this term is not is a 0. So that dw by dz is also not equal to 0. And hence we say that the transformation is conformal. So that is our first property of an bilinear or a first remark note point of an based on the bilinear transformation. So come to the second one. So in the second note, there is the cross ratio of a set of 4 points. The cross ratio of a set of 4 points P1, P2, P3, P4 is defined by P1 minus P2 into bracket P3 minus P4 divided by P2 minus P3 into P4 minus P1. Suppose P1, P2, P3 is our set of the 4 points, then the cross ratio can be defined by P1 minus P2 into bracket P3 minus P4 divided by P2 minus P3 into bracket P4 minus P1 is called the cross ratio of an set of the 4 points P1, P2, P3 and P4. Here the set of the points will be depends on the function given, that is depends on the given. Suppose there is a 4 points will be given, then the cross ratio of those points will be P1 minus P2 into P3 minus P4 divided by P2 minus P3 into P4 minus P1 is our cross ratio of a set of the points. Now come to the third point, invariant points. So what is the invariant points? So invariant point means if a point z map onto itself a function z or a point z which is mapping onto itself. That is, if w is equal to z under the bilinear transformation, then the point is called invariant point or fixed point of an bilinear transformation. If a point z maps onto itself, if a point z maps onto itself, if a point z maps onto itself, that is w equal to z. If w equal to z under the bilinear transformation, then the point is called an invariant point or a fixed point of the bilinear transformation. Fixed point of the bilinear transformation. So come to the next point. So this is not a point, it's just a note, that is bilinear transformation is also called a bilinear transformation. Bilinear transformation is also called a Mobius transformation. So these are the four important notes on the four important remarks of an definition of the bilinear transformation. So the transformation w equal to az plus b divided by cz plus d is called a bilinear transformation if a, b, c, d are the constant and also that ad minus bc is not equal to 0. Then we say that the transformation is bilinear transformation. And the important notes are that suppose ad minus bc is not equal to 0, then the derivative of an w with respect to z, that is also not equal to 0. Because here the ad minus bc is not equal to 0, then we take a derivative of an w with respect to z. We get a simplification term, that is ad minus bc divided by cz plus d whole square. So that is clear that if ad minus bc is not equal to 0, then inversely dw by dz is also not equal to 0. Hence the transformation is called conformal transformation. And the ad minus bc is not equal to 0, that says that the conformal property of an bilinear transformation. Suppose the set of the 4 points are given, then the cross ratio can be defined as p1 minus p2 into p3 minus p4 divided by p2 minus p3 into p4 minus p1. So next point is invariant points. Invariant points means suppose z is maps onto itself, that is if w is equal to z under the bilinear transformation, then the point is called an invariant point. Or fixed point of the bilinear transformation. So next point is bilinear transformation is also called a Mobius transformation. Bilinear transformation is also called a Mobius transformation. So next I am going to the problems on this bilinear transformation. Before the problem I am going to see the procedure of an bilinear transformation. So here the problems will be finding the bilinear transformation, finding the bilinear transformation given the image of set of 3 points. If the set of 3 points are given, then how to find out the bilinear transformation of the 3 points? So that is the examples based on this bilinear transformation. So in this procedure, so finding the bilinear transformation given the image of set of 3 points. Given the image of set of 3 points. So how to solve here? So first step procedure is first you have to write down the given. So what is the given? Given will be, first you have to find out the W1, W2 and W3 corresponding to the values of Z1, Z2, Z3. Clear? Corresponding to the values of Z1, Z2, Z3, we have to be write down the W1, W2, W3. So particularly for the W1, W2, W3, they will be mentioned the Z1, Z2, Z3 here. Both W1, W2, W3 and corresponding Z1, Z2, Z3 will be given here. First we have to write down the W1, W2, W3 and Z1, Z2, Z3. And then we assume the bilinear transformation, and then we assume the bilinear transformation in the form W equal to AZ plus B divided by CZ plus D. Then we have to assume the bilinear transformation in the form W equal to AZ plus B divided by CZ plus D. So that is our first point. First we have to note down the W1, W2, W3 and Z1, Z2, Z3, and then we have to assume the form W equal to AZ plus B divided by CZ plus D. So second step is, in the second step, we have to substitute the given set of points to obtain the set of 3 equations. Means respected W1 and Z1 will be substituted here. We get a one equation. W2 and Z2 will be substituted once again in this equation. We get another equation. Again W3 and Z3 will be substituted here. Again we get a one more equation. So if 3 values will be substituted, we get a 3 equation. And total number of unknowns are A, B, C, D. So we get an equation of 4 unknowns. Those are A, B, C, D. So that is our next step. We have to substitute the respected given set of points to get, and then we get a set of 3 equations with 4 unknowns. Clear? So second step is we substitute the given set of points the given set of points to obtain a set of three equations in a four unknowns. Those are A, B, C, D. Those unknowns will be A, B, C, D. Clear? First you have to write down all the set of the points, and then you have to assume the bilinear transformation W equal to AZ plus B divided by CZ plus D. And after that we have to substitute the respected points W1 Z1, W2 Z2 and W3 Z3. We get a set of three equations with the four unknowns A, B, C, D. So next procedure is we deduce here three set of equations will be obtained. Clear? As you have done in your high school level, solving the linear equation procedure, making any two equation of the same variable, you have to obtain another two variables, and then again you have to deduce the equation into a finding the values of x, y, z. Like the same procedure is applied now. We have to deduce a pair of equations in any three unknowns and solve that by the rule of the cross multiplication to obtain the proportionate set of the values of three unknowns. In the set of three equations, we have to use any two equations and reduce them into reduce those equation into a three unknowns, and then solve those by the rule of the cross multiplication to obtain all the three unknowns. That is our third step. So in the third step, we deduce a pair of equation in any three unknowns and solve by the rule of cross multiplication. The rule of cross multiplication. Rule of cross multiplication to obtain a proportionate set of values for three unknowns. Clear? That is third step is clear. So we have to deduce the in a three equation, select any pair of equations and reduce them into three unknowns and use the method of the rule of the cross multiplication to obtain those three unknowns. So next step is these values are used to when you find out the three unknowns, you can substitute all the three unknowns in any one equation. You will get a fourth unknown. These values are used to find out the These values are used to find out a fourth unknown. These values will be using these three unknowns, we find out another one unknown. And after that, all these values when we substituted into a assumed form of W will give us the required bilinear transformation. Means we have to find out all these four unknowns, whatever we have to find out A, B, C, D values, all those values will be substituted in this given bilinear transformation. Means assumed given bilinear transformation. And then we get a required bilinear transformation. So all these four values when we substituted in the equation W equal to AZ plus B divided by CZ plus D, we get the required bilinear transformation here. Means all these four values when substituted in the assumed form of W will give us the required bilinear transformation. So that is the procedure of solving the problems on finding the bilinear transformation under the given images of a set of 3 points. When the 3 points will be given respected W1, Z1, W1, W2, W3 and corresponding Z1, Z2, Z3 will be given. We have to assume the transformation in the form W equal to AZ plus B divided by CZ plus D. And after that we have to substitute the respected W1, Z1 and W2, Z2 and W3, Z3 in the W equal to AZ plus B divided by CZ plus D. We get a set of 3 equations with the 4 unknowns A, B, C, D. In those 3 equations, we have to select any 2 pair of equations and we have to deduce those pair of equations to the 3 unknowns, any 3 unknowns, and we have to use a method of the rule of the cross multiplication to obtain those 3 unknowns values. And after finding those 3 values, we have to be substitute in any one equation, we get a 4th unknown also. After finding all the 4 unknowns, again we have to resubstitute all these 4 unknowns in the W. When we resubstitute all the A, B, C, D in the W, we get our required bilinear transformation. So that is the procedure of solving the or finding the bilinear transformation given the image of a set of 3 points.